Step into a world of romance and mystery with Tamora Rose. Today we're talking about something that quietly separates the romances readers enjoy from the romances they remember years later. It's easy to describe a breathtaking heroine with luminous eyes, or a hero whose jawline could probably cut glass. Romance fiction has never exactly been shy around attractive people. But if beauty alone were enough, we'd all remember every gorgeous fictional couple we've ever met, and we simply don't. The stories that linger are the ones where attraction grows roots. They surprise us, they make us laugh, ache, worry, and cheer. That's because the strongest romantic chemistry isn't built on appearances. It's built on seeing another person in a way no one else ever has. And honestly, that's a much more interesting love story than two incredibly attractive people admiring each other from the opposite ends of a ballroom. Physical attraction certainly has its place. Most of us notice someone's appearance before we notice anything else about them, whether we're standing in a Regency drawing room or crossing paths with a mysterious stranger outside an ancient castle at midnight. That first spark can open the door. The problem comes when it becomes their entire relationship. Imagine reading 300 pages where every romantic thought boils down to, wow, he's attractive. After a while, you start wanting to hand the characters a hobby. Attraction needs somewhere to go. It should uncover fears, reveal secrets, create awkward moments, and force difficult choices. Beauty might invite someone to dance, but character is what convinces them to stay for every dance afterwards, even the ones where someone accidentally steps on a toe. When readers fall in love with fictional characters, they're usually falling in love with something wonderfully specific. Maybe it's the woman who always pretends she's perfectly composed while secretly talking herself through every terrifying moment. Maybe it's a battle-hardened captain who becomes inexplicably gentle around stray animals. Those little details create emotional fingerprints. They're memorable because they belong to that character and nobody else. We rarely close a novel saying, "I adored that exceptionally symmetrical face." We remember the crooked smile that only appeared after trust was earned. We remember the laugh that escaped despite years of grief. We remember humanity, because humanity is infinitely more romantic than perfection. One of my favorite ways to build attraction is through contrast. Not simply because opposites attract, though they do, but because opposites reveal each other. A cheerful optimist becomes even brighter beside someone convinced happiness is temporary. A reserved gentleman suddenly discovers emotions he thought had retired decades ago after meeting a woman who questions everything. Likewise, a fiercely independent heroine may discover that accepting help doesn't make her weak when the right person quietly offers it without expecting anything in return. These differences create movement. They're constantly pulling characters toward growth. Besides, if two people agree about absolutely everything, they're probably having a wonderfully peaceful relationship. And that makes for a rather boring novel. Flaws deserve much better treatment than they sometimes receive in romance. Too often we see characters whose greatest weakness is apparently being too caring, or perhaps accidentally intimidating because they're so attractive. Those aren't flaws, they're compliments wearing fake mustaches. Real flaws complicate relationships. Maybe a character talks too much when nervous and accidentally reveals important secrets. Maybe another withdraws whenever someone gets emotionally close because experience taught them that vulnerability comes with a painful invoice. These imperfections don't make characters less attractive. Quite the opposite. They invite understanding. When another character begins recognizing the pain beneath those habits instead of merely reacting to the behavior itself, genuine intimacy begins to bloom. Some of the most romantic scenes ever written are astonishingly small. No fireworks, no declarations shouted across windswept cliffs. Just quiet moments where two people begin paying attention to one another. One notices the other always skips breakfast before stressful meetings and silently leaves tea waiting. One remembers a favorite flower mentioned months earlier. One instinctively moves closer during a thunderstorm without saying a word. These tiny observations whisper something enormous. I see you. Readers treasure these moments because they're believable. Grand gestures are wonderful, but lasting romance often grows through accumulated kindness rather than spectacular performances. Love is surprisingly fond of ordinary Tuesdays. Nothing transforms attraction faster than vulnerability. There's something deeply compelling about watching a confident character admit fear, or seeing someone who is hidden behind sarcasm finally speak honestly. Those moments feel earned because they cost the character something. They're risking rejection, misunderstanding, or heartbreak. That's why they resonate. Emotional courage is every bit as impressive as physical bravery, and perhaps even more so because there are no swords involved, only hearts, which are notoriously less cooperative. A character lowering their defenses for one trusted person tells readers more about love than pages of admiring beautiful eyes ever could. We don't simply witness affection, we witness trust taking its very first tentative steps. Shared values often create stronger attraction than shared interests. Two people might enjoy horseback riding, but that's not necessarily the foundation of an unforgettable romance. But two people who both desperately long for belonging after years of loneliness? Now we're talking. Characters who recognize the same hopes, regrets, or impossible dreams inside each other become connected in ways appearances never could. Historical romance does this beautifully because duty frequently clashes with desire. Paranormal romance adds another delicious layer by asking what happens when impossible worlds collide with deeply human needs. Whether your lovers are witches, vampires, dukes, or librarians, they're ultimately searching for someone who understands the language of their heart. Perhaps the greatest test of attraction is whether it changes the people involved. By the final chapter, are they still exactly the same individuals who first noticed each other's good looks? Hopefully not. Love should challenge assumptions. It should soften bitterness without erasing strength. It should encourage courage where fear once ruled, and honesty where masks once seemed safer. A meaningful romance leaves fingerprints on both characters. They're not completed by love, because they were already complete human beings, but they're undeniably transformed through choosing each other. That's infinitely more satisfying than simply pairing the two prettiest people in the room and hoping readers fill in the emotional blanks themselves. That's why appearance works best as one brushstroke in a much larger portrait. Describe beauty if it serves the story. Let your hero admire graceful hands or your heroine notice an irresistible smile. Just don't stop there. Ask what makes those smiles disappear. Ask what those hands have built, protected, or lost. Ask what hidden fears live behind those beautiful eyes. That's where romance truly begins. Readers aren't searching for flawless people. They're searching for authentic connection, meaningful growth, and the comforting possibility that someone can be completely seen and completely loved anyway. That's it for today. Tell me about a romance novel where the chemistry felt unforgettable, even without relying on physical beauty. Until we meet again, may your days be filled with passion and just a touch of magic.